I have no clue why I went there. I will never go back there. Oh my God. Doing like the worst thing possible. This girl that I had sex with tells me that she has a baby with me.
Hello everyone, it's Rose Fatal, here to be fatally honest with the 6th episode of a 7-part series, Male Sex Workers in America, A Gigolo's Life. In this episode, Joe tells us his experiences of escorting internationally, as well as reflecting on why he retired from the sex industry. Want to know more about Joe's crazy experiences within the sex industry? Many more episodes can be found in the playlist linked in the description down below. Disclaimer: I do not endorse entering the sex industry under any capacity. I strongly suggest that no one attempt to copy anything they've seen or heard in my videos. Furthermore, I do not necessarily agree with any of the opinions or stories told by my guests in my videos. Was it difficult for you to adjust to escorting in Singapore? Or was your years of experience in America enough to overcome these obstacles?
Yeah, at that point in time, I was a seasoned kind of veteran. I had, been through it all. The new thing was just the territory, the area. And it was kind of a different experience there. Like one time, it was so crazy. I had this guy, he was like on a business trip with his dad, and he says, "Don't knock on my hotel room whenever you come. Just text me." And I said, "Okay, that's fine." And I text him, and he opens the door really quietly, and he's like, "Come on." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And like, he tells me, he's like, "My dad is in the next room." He's like, "My dad doesn't know anything." And it's like, I could tell it's this super conservative Japanese guy that's like doing like the worst thing possible, and like if his dad found out, he would like disown him. It was like, yeah. So I just like lay on the bed, and he like sucks my dick for like 30 minutes or whatever. And I'm literally, it was the weirdest thing ever. We did not talk like the entire time. I just like flipped through the TV. I was like literally just watching TV. Like, no, what's next? Just like next channel. And he's just like going to town. I'm just like, "Okay, you done yet? Okay, all right, next." "Oh, Judge Judy." I have to tell you this story about Singapore one time. I had this client that calls me up, and we do our experience. And then like 2 weeks later, I get another call from a guy that wants me to come over for a bachelor party. And I walk in, and there the other guy is, and it turns out to be the boyfriend of the bachelor. Yeah. I didn't say anything. I played it totally cool.
Oh my gosh.
And the guy at the end that I had seen previously, the boyfriend, he like gives me a hug at the end. He's like, "Thank you so much for keeping that a secret." He's like, "Here's an extra 100 for being cool." Like, it was just, it was crazy stuff like that. And another time, I saw this guy that like was on a vacation, and he's this like white Australian guy, and we did our thing, and then later on, like the next day, I see him out with his family and his wife, and I'm like, "Oh my God."
Which country was your favorite to escort in, and why?
I liked Singapore a lot because the hotels were nice. The food was nice, so having a nice experience was easier. The Philippines experience that I had was really, really fun, and perhaps it may have been a lucky experience, but that was one of the highlights of my trip. Philippines, Shenzhen. There's honestly, it really just kind of depends on the clients that you're getting in the areas, and really any area could be better or worse for a different person because of the clients that you're getting. For me, my better clients were based out of Singapore. So I'd say Singapore probably has to be the winner.
Where did you have the worst experiences while on the job?
Indonesia, the worst.
Yeah.
I have no clue why I went there. I will never go back there. Oh my God. Please, somebody slap me if I ever think about that place again.
What happened?
I went to Indonesia, and when I came back, this girl that I had sex with tells me that she has a baby with me. And yeah, she tells me that she's pregnant with my baby, which eventually I found out that that's not true. But wow, that was quite the experience.
For how long did you escort internationally?
To be honest with you, it's a shorter time than I would have liked. I really just did it for like 3 months, on and off, just kind of a few trips back and forth.
Yeah.
About 3 months in total was my total time escorting overseas.
Would you consider yourself retired from the sex industry?
Well, I really honestly enjoyed a lot of the experience I had, and I guess I don't know if I've ever considered myself permanently retired. Honestly, I'm a little tired of it. I feel like I've seen it all and done it all at this point, and no story would surprise me at this point. I guess I feel like I beat it. I beat that life, and I'm ready for the next challenge. I guess I don't see myself doing it again for sure, but I guess just realizing that there's more to life and there's more experiences, and me really just turning into a more serious guy. I currently I am working to start a company with the guy that flew me to Singapore, and he's kind of training me how to start a large business and run it properly, and hopefully I will become a lot wealthier doing that than I would doing the other thing. And really, honestly, it's about money.
In the next episode, Joe tells us the many ways a sex worker's life can be impacted negatively. Being forced to endure abuse from sadistic clients, the sacrifices to social and love life, as well as their mental well-being. He also goes into how these negatives generally affect men and women differently. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell for notifications for new content. It's been Fatally Honest. Ciao.